Welcome to another episode of Breaking the 20%. I am Elena, CTO of Cocoon Creations, software engineer and geek. Today I have with me Tanya. Tanya is the general manager of Tech Island, and she's also the country director of Women in Tech Cyprus. Tanya, welcome.
Thank you very much.
For the second time.
Oh, yes.
Tanya is here with me today to talk about an event, the Women in STEM Cyprus Forum, that is being organized by Women in Tech and Tech Island. And the event will take place on the 8th of October at Cola Culture Factory in Limassol.
Correct.
Exactly. So before we get into the event and the details of the event, I want to talk, although we did this before, maybe some people didn't listen to the previous episode. So I want to start by asking you to tell me a bit about Women in Tech Cyprus and the mission and what is it all about.
Okay, so Women in Tech Cyprus, it is the community of women working in tech sector. We are official chapter of Women in Tech global community. And our mission is to empower ladies to pursue career in tech, to foster supportive environment, create supportive community for women to grow professionally and personally, to find relevant role models, to find mentors, to educate them on the necessary skills, and also just to engage the community and help them to achieve their personal and career goals in tech industry.
I know that you do a lot of events, you do educational stuff, but can you share a few of the stories of the success stories or whichever parts of this you feel most proud of it?
It's an interesting question, and actually it drives me to conclusion that we should start collect some stories, because it was never a goal to start collecting, let's say. But very soon it would be, I believe, substantial impact on someone's life within the Women in Tech community, because we have launched together with Tech Island and with our partner Cyprus Business School, CIM. They have kindly provided the full MBA scholarship for Cyprus Business School, which we recently announced, and one lady will be chosen. Just yesterday, I looked through the applications, which are really interesting. There are a few real tech ladies and geeks. There are quite a few marketing ladies working in tech. So, yeah, great CVs. We hold the final saying on business school. So soon we have shortlisted our candidates, and soon they will choose one lady. And starting from October, actually, it's the start of the program. So I believe that it could be the transformational change for someone.
That's very good. Also, I need to mention that you do a lot of events. So if somebody goes online, they can find, information. I will put the links, for the website, the social media, etc., in the description of the episode. And you also have an app, correct?
Yes, we do. The global Women in Tech community provides and gives us access to their tools. So there is an app, there is a platform. There is a mentorship also portal, job portal, but locally we also have Telegram chat, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Yeah, and I will put everything in the description of the episode. So if anybody, either an individual or a company maybe looking for sponsoring your events, if they want to get involved with the organization, how can they do this?
It's very straightforward. Basically, any individual can become either member of the community. We don't have, let's say, complicated qualification process for the members. We strive to make this community as accessible as possible, as open as possible. So the chat is free to access. We do have registration on the portal and on the application, which members should submit. And regarding companies, as we have a lot of plans, which we most probably will discuss today with you. So we have a lot of ideas to be launched, but we do also have our regular plan of events, which we do every month. Also, we have the education program, and I think we will launch something similar next year as well. So we just open for any collaborations, conversations, speakership opportunities, sponsorship opportunity, volunteering opportunities. We are lucky that recently we've got one more new member in the team, one more lady volunteering and helping us with video content creation. You also participated, thank you very much, recently.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, in our announcement of.
I think I saw something else on your LinkedIn, a part of the video.
Yes. We shared it yesterday. So we finally got someone to do some creative stuff with video content. So most probably we will do something creative during event itself, and I hope that we will also launch some long interviews with women allies, and also with ladies who we believe are role models or could be
that's great, actually. So let's get back to the event, the reason you are here. I will start with asking, what was the inspiration? Why this event specifically?
Actually, it's organically. I believe it's organic development of our activities. Of course, when I started the community and we were discussing with the team, with Gala, we started everything together, and she's our community manager in Women in Tech Cyprus. And of course, we envisioned how we're gonna grow, what we can do, and we had this idea of a forum. But Josie once said that it's already time. Josie is a Gender Equality Commissioner of the Republic, so
she was in this podcast as well before.
Yes, great. So she mentioned quite a few times that it's time to grow and to institutionalize some platform. It's not really push, it's but I believe she's great supporter of the community right from the beginning. It's some people could be your guidance stars, mentors. You can feel that it's the need. You want to do something, but then someone just slightly mentioned, and then you got this idea that, okay, yes, it's finally time. We need to do something. So we had this idea. We were planning. But then I had a lot of thoughts on how to structure the agenda, what should be the cornerstone of the philosophy of this forum. I didn't want it to be, yet another platform for women to complain. I wanted it to be effective, productive, to the point, and with value both for community of women and professionals in tech, but also to spark some ideas, let's say, in mind of the government professionals, or in investors' mind, or in men's mind. So when we had this event in July, you've been there, where we had from Saudi Arabia,
Yes.
from DCO, Mrs. Dima, and during this panel discussion, I realized how the agenda should look like, and what should be the main concept of Women in STEM Forum, because Miss Dima, she mentioned very interesting insight that in each of the country there are more issues on different funnel of, let's say, of getting women into tech. Some countries have more issues in attracting, some in retaining, and then most of them have a lot of issues in supporting women entrepreneurs with venture capital funding. So I realized that this should be main pillars of such platform, where we can every year get relevant stakeholders on board and see how do we progress. And this is how we structured agenda, basically. We will discuss on how to attract ladies, career switchers, or women after delivery, for example, how to help them come back to career if they had this long break. Then how to help those women who are with knowledge or with STEM education, or who just, let's say, who are already working in tech, how help them in this body culture to thrive, and how to help them to grow, to become leaders, to feel valued, to feel confident. So this is the second panel discussion, lays mostly on retention topic, on corporate policies, on government policies, because retaining women in tech, it's not only, we discussed with you a lot of times, this issue is not only the question to women, it's also how we can help men, dual career couples to manage life, family, kids, and everything. So it's everything on the second panel discussion. And then third is related to women entrepreneurs, these brave ladies who decided to start their own businesses, and how we as country, as private sector, can support them with funding programs, how we can get better access to funding, or special grants for women entrepreneurs. And we will have two amazing keynote speakers, and it will be main stage, and then we have the second flow of the workshops on different topics, practical things for ladies from age of 16, basically, for school graduates, and also for university ladies, but for career switchers, I mean, for those who want to enter the tech field and to understand what they can do here.
And if I remember correctly from the website, the workshop require a different registration.
Yes.
So
yes,
I want to mention it. If somebody is listening and they have registered for the events, they also need to register for the workshop if they want to.
Yes, exactly. For each separate workshop, because space for workshops is limited. So it's important to either choose which workshop you want to attend, or register for each of the workshop together with forum. So
Yes. The event actually is on the 8th of October, and it's Ada Lovelace Day.
Yes.
That was by choice, I guess.
Of course. This was intentionally, yes.
So Ada is the first computer programmer in history. And for anybody listening that wants to know more about her, you can check out episode 4 of season 2. And in that episode, I actually tell the story of Ada Lovelace. So that's a side note, let's say.
Cool.
So the event is a collaboration between Women in Tech Cyprus and Tech Island. And I kind of know the answer, but I will ask, why this collaboration?
Listen, you know that Tech Island is like co-founder. I'm the general manager.
Yes,
so
of course.
Obviously, whole executive team of Tech Island are women, and we are driving tech forward, and my team, I believe, is a dream team of ladies who support all my crazy ideas. So we do have endorsement of the board and a lot of support from the board as well for women and tech community. So definitely, you know, women in tech community, we are all volunteers. So everything, let's say, we fundraise for, or everything we do is just, let's say, from the bottom of the heart. It's we don't have any salaries there or whatever. So, but to create a forum on that scale under the auspices of President of Republic with these high-level speakers, it's important to, let's say, have someone dedicated, fully engaged, fully in control. And we are very experienced team. You know that we do a lot of such activities already. Yeah. So it was helpful and obvious that Tech Island should be a co-organizer. Tech Island supports each of the event of the women in tech community. We not always say it, but we do always support. So it's co-organized by Women in Tech and Tech Island, but there are also other companies and organizations helping out as sponsors. So maybe would you like to mention all these great companies that are supporting the event? XNES, our board member, our main and general sponsor, first company, let's say, who believed in the idea and who helped us, you know, to feel more confidence to go and find other supporters. We do have a few companies who have been already our supporters and who know what we do and how we do it, on which level. We do have as a gold sponsor one amazing international company, MUFG. It's the division of Mitsubishi Financial Group. It's MUFG Investor Services. It's one of the companies which I believe could serve as role models for other companies in Cyprus, because as far as I know, in most of their locations around the world, they have gender equality in their team. They strive for it. They're huge supporters of women empowerment. So we are lucky to have them on board. They will also provide amazing speakers, and hopefully it will be not last collaboration with them. We do have also Adstera. Adstera is the company which Gala represents, and Adstera also supported us from the very first day, and also contributes to majority of our events. So here they are as well. We do have We do have Tribe as a sponsor. It's a new company on the market, but they're quite active. We do have CellZ. They have been one of the first supporters of women in tech community for one of the quarter. We do have Energame company, and also Alpha Mega, which is interesting and great, I believe. We do have a lot of media partners. We have academic partner, Cyprus Business School, who offered also the MBA scholarship. And a lot of media ecosystem partners. We are lucky to have this response from the community and from other organizations who spread the word about forum. So quite a great company of different people and organizations who believe in the cause, and
it's important. I can see that a lot of companies actually believe in the vision, which is great.
Yes.
So what's your vision for the impact of the event, afterwards? So how do you see it afterwards?
I want it to be a platform where we can all together be very open and transparent on where do we stand and how we can improve the situation. Because obviously there will be always a lot of things to do, to improve, to act. So I want it to be, let's say, first in that kind of open conversation of relevant stakeholders on where do we stand, what we want to achieve, what do we plan, what could be done. I want this panel discussion really serve as a kind of think tank for ideas. And then I want this every year to be tracked, and in order to see progress, how do we really moving forward.
You have a lot of things in the agenda about inclusion and leadership. Mm-hmm. So again, it's a relevant question with the previous question, which is how do you what's your ideal outcome after the event in terms of fixing the situation regarding either inclusion or women in leadership position?
Situation won't be fixed just after one event, and I don't have, let's say, a naive strategy about this. First of all, I believe it would be one of the first tech events where maybe almost 90% will be women. The funny part that now, when we looked into the planned agenda of speakers, we were thinking, okay, now it's the time to include men as well.
Which never happens.
Yes, which never happens, It's always opposite the full agenda of male representatives. And then we try to find women who can speak on different topics. Now we have full agenda of great females, some of them my personal role models. All of them are amazing leaders and experts in their respective fields. So this is already the impact when we create a platform to spotlight those ladies, to spotlight those conversations, and just discuss it openly. This is already a step forward. So definitely it won't be just by one event a huge change, but I believe that brick by brick, it will create foundation for something bigger. It will inspire someone either to start their own business or maybe to push the boundaries and to grow, or maybe just openly get to someone and make an interesting collaboration. And who knows, I believe that this impact we maybe will never even realize how it could influence someone's life or someone's mind.
That's great, actually. So I want to be a bit practical. So let's say that I'm interested in coming to the event. I mean, we mentioned it, but I want to put it all together. So let's summarize how you can register, where you can go, what you need to do in order to, attend the event if you want to.
Basically, you need to register. We have website. You will add it
but if you want to just say that,
yes,
I think it's a bit long URL. That's why I didn't mention it.
Yes, womenintechcyprus.org. Basically, I think by typing in Google, you will already found the forum. The name of the forum, Women in STEM Forum. It's important that it's broader than just tech. So we welcome ladies from the field overall. Everyone will find something relevant for them. So it's open registration. You need to register. You will receive a ticket. You need to register separately on different workshops, which will be in parallel with the panel discussions. And this is it. 10 a.m., 8th of October, Cola Factory, amazing venue. We are waiting.
And I just realized just before we started recording, it's the same venue that the Tech Island Summit happened. So if you've been to that event, you know the venue.
Yes.
So let's get back to the organization. And beyond the forum, what other plans or initiatives do you have for the future?
We do have an idea which we will start actively develop after the forum. It's the program for elderly women in rural areas and helping them to learn digital skills. I do believe that we need to impact not only those career ladies who are working in tech, but also help our parents and grandparents to be in line with trends in the digital economy. So this is definitely could be huge project, and we need a lot of thinking and teachers and supporters and mentors and methodology. So anyone interested to contribute in whatever way possible, I'm open for conversations. I also want to do something for young ladies. Some real examples of what it means to work in tech, how it looks, all those companies inside.
And you also support the STEM Academy.
Yes. We support and ladies will be doing one of the workshops during the forum. We also, you remember in December, it was a charity auction.
Yes, I remember this.
Yes. So we support in whatever way possible. Yeah, so definitely we want to do something for younger women, ladies, girls, to help them to understand what it means to work in tech and how they can pursue career. Here, definitely we will have our regular meetups, workshops. Maybe we will do something, some kind of new educational program. Maybe sometime in the future, I don't know, we will launch some kind of the accelerator for for ladies.
You are ambitious.
Yes, long term dreams, and which maybe I can now proudly, put into air, and in a few years we will be discussing how we are launching it. So who knows?
Okay.
Who knows?
Of course, it's great to dream.
Yes.
So I think that's it. I don't know if we forgot something or if there is something else about the event or the organization you want to mention.
No, I think we covered pretty everything. Yeah, we are open. We are happy to see everyone. Let's catch up. Let's push the boundaries, and let's rock.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Elena.
And bye.